Is it recording? Okay, because anyway, have y'all heard about that millennial pause that Gen Z be making fun of us for, where it's like you hit record and then you pause before you start talking? But honestly, it's just so we can make sure we're actually being recorded, because just now I hit record, I started talking, and it was not recording. Anyway, welcome back to my vlog. What was I about to say? Welcome back to my vlog. Happy to have you here. Right now I'm actually working. Today is Tuesday, September 5th. I'm working right now. It is 9, well, it's like 8:45, but it's basically 9 a.m. and I am going to be here until 3 p.m. So, I mean, I'm gonna go on lunch at 11, and then after that, I'm gonna work till 3, and then I'm gonna go to the gym. I'm having breakfast. I have my French toast sticks and my little cup of coffee. And also, this is the first time I'm vlogging since I braided my hair. So your girl got grip now. I got enough hair to grip to make braids or to do braids. And so that means I'm back, y'all. That means I'm back. By this time next year, the fro will be in full effect. I was actually going to film a video diary today and get a little bit vulnerable with you guys, but in the spirit of not oversharing and moving in silence, I decided against it. Not that I don't want to be vulnerable with you guys, but there's just certain things that I think that, you know, it's better to just keep to myself, process on my own, keep it between me and my prayer journal. So I'm not gonna film a video diary today, but let's just say that this weekend was a little bit rough. I experienced what I like to call the Friday blues, where for some reason on Fridays, like after I get off work, I just get like hit with this like huge wave of like loneliness and sadness. And so it's like it's especially worse when I'm not doing anything. So Friday I wasn't doing anything. I was supposed to go to church and take pictures, but they ended up calling me saying that they didn't need me to show up anymore. And so I don't remember what I did. I think I maybe like drove around for like an hour or two burning gas, and then I came home. But yeah, it was a really rough weekend, and you know, it is what it is. I woke up this morning still kind of feeling like that feeling, but then the song This Is the Day by Fred Hammond popped into my head, and I was like, you know what, you right, this is the day that the Lord has made. I will rejoice and be glad in it. I don't know if I'm necessarily rejoicing, but I'm also choosing not to have a pity party. That's what we're doing today, or this is how I'm feeling today. I'm about to eat these French toast sticks. Y'all hear that crunch? I put them in the air fryer. I love my air fryer. Best investment I've made all year. I want to be an air fryer. But anyway, y'all, I'm going to finish working, or I'm going to continue working, and then later on, we're going to go on lunch, and then after I get off work, we're going to go to the gym. I genuinely feel like anybody who says summer is their favorite season is a liar, because especially this summer in particular, there's absolutely no way anybody's enjoying this heat, like at all. All right, you guys, so right now I am on my lunch break, and even though I haven't been consistent, even though I don't do this every day as much as I would like to, or as much as I tell myself to, I try to use my lunch break as my devotional time. So I usually just drive to the park and read my Bible for a little bit, listen to something, pray, whatever, journal, or I'll drive around and pray, but I'm low on gas, so I'm not going to do that today. I'm going to read my Bible just really quickly. Hi, my name is Sarah, and I am a recovering complainer. Hi, Sarah. The reason why I say recovering is because I'm trying to stop. And the first step is self-awareness and accepting the fact that you have a problem. And my problem is that I complain a lot. And I recognize that my complaining also leaks into my prayer life. And so a lot of my prayers are just like me venting and complaining and telling God all the things that are wrong. And this is revelation that I received months ago, maybe even a year ago, but it doesn't take any faith to complain. And that's what I believe the Holy Spirit said to me. it doesn't take any faith to complain. Like, I can vent about my issues and tell God everything that's going wrong, everything that I don't like, but it's just like, it doesn't take any faith to do that. It takes faith to pray for something, to seek the Lord on something, to make my requests known. But like, just saying everything that's wrong doesn't take any faith. And then also, if I don't plan on doing anything about what I'm complaining about, what's the point of complaining? It's giving pity party, and I recognize that. And that's step one to recovery. I love me a good pity party, but I know that I shouldn't. Like, I know that I should essentially just stop BSing. Like, if I'm not gonna do anything about the things that I'm complaining about, then it's just like, why are you complaining? Just be quiet. And so I'm giving myself what I like to call the Zechariah treatment. For those of you who know the story of when Elizabeth got pregnant, the angel of the Lord, or God, I don't remember, look it up yourself. But essentially the angel of the Lord came to Zechariah and was like, your wife's gonna get pregnant. And he was just like, that's impossible. And the angel was just like, oh, for real? Like, I'm telling you, I'm giving you the revelation, I'm like directly, and you're still doubting. I'm gonna force you to be quiet. Just be quiet, because if you're not going to be speaking out of faith, just be quiet. And I have I have decided to give myself that same treatment of like, if I don't have anything nice to say, like, I'm gonna just be quiet. If I'm just gonna complain, I'm gonna just be quiet. If I'm not gonna speak things in faith, if I'm not gonna speak the word of God over my life, if I'm not gonna declare what he has already spoken over my life and just over certain situations, then just be quiet. Because again, it doesn't take any faith to complain, but it takes a lot of faith to speak the word of God over your life and believe that what he has said is true. So yeah, and then just like in terms of like me just not BSing anymore, I feel like I have like an overall like dissatisfaction and discontentment with life and just where I am in life. And it's one of those things where it's just like, I know that there's so much that I could be doing to better myself and better my quality of life, but I haven't done it because all I've been doing is complaining. And so it's just like, I just want to stop BSing and like be, I feel like I'm the kind of person who's all talk and no action, and I don't like that. Like, I say a lot of things, or I complain about a lot of things, and then I just don't do anything about it. And I don't mean like, when I say do something about it, I don't necessarily mean like taking my life into my own hands, because at the end of the day, like, anything that I'm going to do or be able to do will be through God's strength. But it's just like, there's something that my pastor said the other Sunday where he was just like, he was talking about like God stepping into our situations and doing something supernatural. And so there's the super and then there's the natural. And he was just like, something along the, I'm just paraphrasing really, but it was something along the lines of how like God needs your natural to do something super. And so it's just like, if I'm just complaining and not doing anything, there's nothing for God to step into to change my situation, if that makes sense. Like, obviously he's sovereign, he has the power to do whatever he wants, but it's like, if I'm not making any effort to change my situations, there's nothing for God to step into to help me. Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense. God, not that he can't, I don't like saying like God can't do things, but it's like, maybe won't is a better word, but it's like, God won't do anything in a situation where I'm not putting in any effort, if that makes sense. I hope that makes sense, because again, I'm not saying that I'm trying to do things in my own strength, but it's like, here's what I'm trying to say. If I'm not moving, God cannot order my steps. I feel like that's the perfect way to sum things up. If I'm not moving, if I'm not putting in any effort, if I'm not making those faith steps, there's nothing for God to step into to direct me or to give me supernatural strength to accomplish if I'm just sitting there doing nothing. And so that goes for every area of my life, my finances, my mental health, my spiritual life, my physical life. If I'm not putting in, like, for example, getting fit. If I'm praying God, like, and I do pray for my fitness life as well. I try to pray about everything, but it's like, hey God, I'm trying to be more fit. I'm trying to be more disciplined in working out and eating correctly. If I'm not going to the gym, if I'm not making a conscious effort to like eat better, what is he helping me do? Because he's not just going, and he could, but he's not just going to snap his fingers and be like, all right, you fit, like you got abs, your arms are toned, like legs of steel and all those things. Like, there's nothing for him to bless if I'm not making those faith steps. And I was watching a vlog earlier this morning where this girl was saying, like, sometimes we're asking God, like, hey, why is this not happening? Why is this not happening? And God is just like, I'm waiting on you. Like, I'm waiting on you to do something, to make a step. And so, yeah, essentially, I'm just trying to not BS anymore. I'm trying not to be the kind of person who's all talk and no action, because, like, I'm 29. In about 5 months, I will be 30. And I recognize that there's nothing magical about turning 30, but also, like, 30 is the next decade of my life, God willing. And there's habits that I don't want to take. There's habits that I have now, or like lack of discipline that I have now, that I don't want to take into my 30s. And so it's just like I'm trying to use the last 4 months of this year to kind of, like, you know, get disciplined, or like create new habits, more healthy habits, and get rid of the ones that are not, the habits that are not serving me. And again, like, not doing any of this in my own strength, like relying on God to do this, to help me, but also recognizing that he's not going to help me if I just sit around wishing for things to happen. I have to be able to put some type of effort for him to meet me where I am and be like, okay, this is how far you can come in your human strength. Now let me take over. I got this. Let's go. So hopefully all of that made sense. I am going to read my Holy Bible, my Holy Bible. I just finished Ecclesiastes and I started Mark the other day. I don't really have any direction in what I'm, like, reading and studying right now. I haven't been led to a particular passage or book or whatever, so right now I'm just reading through the book of Mark, because it's been a while since I've read that. So that's what I'm doing now, and I'm going to take my yoga mat and go find some shade to sit in and read my Bible. And yeah, stop talking because I'm eating into my devotional time. And someone's looking at me record myself. Hi, sir. I'm vlogging. Thank you. I really be getting irrationally angry when I hear a lawnmower. And here's why. Because I feel like people only mow the grass when I'm ready to take a nap. Like, you had all day to mow some grass, but when I get off work and I want to close my eyes and take a little nappy nap, that's when y'all want to cut some grass. And I take that personally. Alright, you guys, so I'm headed to the gym. It is way too hot outside. My car is saying that it's like 100 degrees, which I'm sure is like the car's temperature, but that means it's at least 90 something degrees outside, and that's just unacceptable. Like, I'm over it. Get rid of summer. Bring on, I don't even want like winter, like, because then it's gonna get like ice cold, and that's not fun either. But like, dang, can we get a breeze or something? But anyway, like I said, I'm like, listen to y'all are everywhere, just mowing grass, just making noise. I'm on my way to the gym. I'm forcing myself to go. 1, because I can't take a nap because it's too loud, and 2, the only reason why I didn't want to go to the gym is because I didn't feel like it. And honestly, that is not a valid reason. So we're gonna go. I'm probably not gonna vlog my workout just because I feel like I do the same thing all the time, and you guys have pretty much seen my workout routine. I think I'm gonna do a full body dumbbell video from Juice and Toya. Hopefully you guys can hear me. Ah, crap, I forgot that. I keep forgetting that school is back in session, and so there's always all this traffic near the school that I live by, so I'm gonna go the other way. Yes, I think I'm gonna do a full body workout video, full body dumbbell workout video from Juice and Toya, maybe like a 30-minute one. And after that, I think I'm going to do the stairs for 30 minutes. It's been a while since I've done the stairs. I don't know if I already mentioned this before, but I did get I did start running again, and I wanted to do a mile a day. I started running last week Wednesday. I did Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, and by Thursday I started to realize that my foot was in pain, like the sole of my feet, or the sole of my foot, just my right foot. And so, I mean, I haven't gone to like see a doctor or anything, but just from like what I googled, it might be like plantar fasciitis, if that's how you say it. So I'm just letting this lighting is terrible. I'm just letting my foot rest up for a little bit. Apparently the running shoes that I bought are still not good for running, and I'm just like, why are they classified as running shoes if they're not good for running? Or why are they in the running like section of the store if they're not good for running? But anyway, I ordered another pair of shoes that one of my friends recommended, who is actually a runner. Once those come in, I'm going to try again to start running. So that'll give me about a week to rest up on my foot. Hey you guys, good morning. I am on my way to get my nails done. I have an off day today, so I was like, let me go get my nails done. My nail tech actually moved like basically down the street from me, so I'm very excited about that because I can leave the house like 10 minutes before my appointment and still be on time. I did groom my eyebrows this morning because I thought about going to get my eyebrows done, but I felt like they just needed to be cleaned up a little bit, so I just groomed them a little bit by myself. Whether or not I did a good job is a little bit debatable, but I mean, you know, they're decent. I'm gonna go get my nails done, just something super basic, just a regular nude color, and then after that, we'll see what I decide to do after that, but I'm going to get my nails done. Short this time. Cute. Okay you guys, so I just got out of my nail appointment and I'm about to get some gas, and today I'm gonna try, this angle is better. I just got out of my nail appointment and I'm about to get some gas, and I think I'm going to try to do DoorDash today. I'm nervous. This is gonna be my first time doing it, and don't ask me why, but I'm scared to do it. Not a lot of anxiety, but I do have a little bit of anxiety to do it. But I've been thinking about doing DoorDash, you know, like obviously choosing your own schedule when I want to, maybe like on the weekends or maybe for like a couple hours after work, just so I can have another source of income coming in. I wasn't gonna do it because the busy spot is like 30 minutes away, but also it's just like, what else am I doing today? I just want to complete one order just so I can see what it's like, and then if I have built my confidence up after that one order, I'm gonna try to do another order. I really don't think it's that hard to do DoorDash. In fact, I know it's not that hard to do DoorDash. Damn. But yes, I know that DoorDash is not a difficult thing to do, so I actually don't know what I'm scared of. But like, I spend a lot of time in my car. Let me rotate my nose ring. I spend a lot of time in my car anyway, so it's just like, why not spend time in my car and make money? And I just want to see what it's like, to see if this is something that I can do more often. So I'm about to get gas, and then I'm gonna drive 30 minutes away and go complete a DoorDash order. Maybe if I don't psych myself out. Okay, so I just filled my tank and now we are off. I'm gonna need like some music to like hype me up real quick. DoorDash is not that hard. I don't know why I'm scared, but it's not that hard. All right, you guys, so change of plans. I just checked the app and the place that they said was busy right now all of a sudden isn't busy anymore. I don't know if like my app was just like lagging and it just now caught up. But basically the direction I was headed doesn't have any like orders right now, or at least it's just not showing up as like a busy spot. And one thing about me, you ain't gotta tell me twice, I'm going home. I'm going home. I will try again on another day, maybe later today, doubt it, because once I'm in the house I don't be leaving. But the only other places that are allegedly busy are in DC, and ain't no DC. I see some place in Virginia. Ain't nobody doing all that. It's never that deep. It's never that deep. I would try again on another day. So, but I tried. An effort was made, and you know, it's just not happening today. But I can say I tried. But I'm going home. Hey you guys, so it's a bunch of hours later. As you can see, it's nighttime. I was on my way home and I was like, let me try the Dasher app again. And right now I'm on my way to pick up an order. I'm nervous and it makes no sense how nervous I am, but I am. So I'm heading to pick up my first order and I'm gonna put my, what's it called, down, because I need to focus on the directions so that I don't get lost. But yeah, wish me luck. All right, you guys, I just picked up the food. Now I'm on my way to drop it off. So let's see how far this drive is. I love this for me. The person requested that I leave it at the door, so that means no human interaction. We love it. Yo, why did I get lost? Why did I get lost? I turned on the wrong street and was in the, well, I was in the right neighborhood. I was just on the wrong street because Google Maps set me up and was like, this is where you're supposed to turn. It was not where I was supposed to turn. But anyway, I just completed my first dash, you know what I mean? Made me a cool little 20 bucks, you know, that's chill. But yeah, I was on the wrong street. I turned in because the GPS told me to, and then I circled around for a little bit, got out my car, walked around, and then I was just like, hold up, I don't know where I am right now. I don't know these streets. Get back in your vehicle, Sarah, and continue to drive around until you find this place. It was the next street over. But I'm very proud of myself for, you know, doing the thing despite any angst that I was feeling. I did it, and now that I know how DoorDash works, now that I've completed my first dash, I can do it more often. I was on my way home and I was like, let me just try the app one more time. It finally did what I needed it to do, and that was the first order that popped up, and I was gonna decline it, and it has like this 30-second countdown on whether or not you want to accept the order, and I was just like, I'm scared, but I accepted the order, and I did it. So yeah, now that I know how DoorDash works, I will definitely try to do it more often. And the goal is just to, you know, of course, like make extra money. But honestly, I'm trying to use DoorDash as like my disposable income. So like DoorDash to get my nails done, DoorDash to shop, DoorDash to, you know, buy things that I shouldn't be spending my paycheck on. So, you know, and then also, you know, if I do it enough and I make a significant amount of money doing it. Of course, putting some of that towards my savings as well. I'm excited. I'm proud of myself, even though I know this is not a big deal to most people. It is a big deal to me, because I think I signed up to be a DoorDash driver like a year ago, maybe even longer than that. And I've literally just been sitting on it for almost a year, doing nothing and psyching myself out and being like, I'm too scared. So it's nice to finally do it. Today I scanned my ID, got verified and everything, and I was just like, I'm gonna do it today. Like, because a couple weeks ago I had said like, oh, I'm gonna have a day off today, that would be the perfect opportunity to do it. So that's why I decided to do it today. So yeah, long story short, I'm proud of myself, and now I'm gonna go FaceTime my friend Sabrina to let her know that I did the thing. So I'm proud of me, and yeah. I'm getting some celebratory tacos from this place that I have recently become addicted to. It's called Fuji Teriyaki in Gangsha. It's like a Japanese inspired restaurant that also has boba tea, and for like maybe 2 weeks straight, I think I came here every day. Problematic, but yeah. I accidentally ate my brother's food, and I honestly feel bad about it, so I'm going to buy him some food now and also get me some boba tea.